And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be continuing the main scenario of Stormblood. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in Azim's Step at 2022. So let's carry on. So we have to talk to Mithrie. So the oh, sorry, that's another player. I was going to say, is he like glitched? But it's a person. So the quest is called Sworn Enemies of the Sun. Mithrie has a new task in mind for you and yours. I thought this was like some mutation or something. So a pity you will not pledge yourself to the sun. You might have proved useful in the coming Nardum. Nevertheless, I will permit you to return and fight for the mole. Their cause is futile, with or without your assistance. However, you must first complete a final task, as was my decree. You will reconnoiter the encampment of the Dofari. I can't pronounce it. Dofari? As in, you will spy on it. For this task, 2 of you will go, 2 will remain. Should the 2 who embark upon this expedition choose to flee, or be captured or killed by the Dofari, then the others will be taken as slaves and serve the sun unto death. We better not fail then, eh? The question is, who should we send? That is not for you to decide. All of you have conquered Barden's metal and proven yourselves warriors of the steppe. You should all be equally capable of carrying out this task, and therefore you should have no objections. Lol. So, Brother Mithrie, a word. The Baduga require that a hostage be male, for if these ones fail, we cannot accept a woman as a slave. Therefore, we choose the Firewalker, the one they call Heian. So be it. I shall choose the second. I doubt either of you are the moon I seek, but stranger tales have been told, and men are of no use to me. I don't know what this moon stuff is that he's going on about, but if I don't like the sound of it at all. No, of course not. The women I would seek is of the dusk, a gentle ethereal maiden, a dancer in the morning mist. You are warriors of the steppe, fierce and brutal, conquerors of magic stone and steel. Ethereal you are not. Cool. I am your Ronaldberry. You try averically chasing after lambs when your boots are full of lake water. Lol. A Western expression, I presume. Betokening, I care not what. But since I must choose, I choose you. You did well milking the sheep. They took a liking to you, I am told. So Gosetsu and Mithrie then. I had hoped to see these Undying Ones for myself, but it seems it was not meant to be. So Dofari Ka lies far to the south, where the grass turns to sand. Return with valuable knowledge, and all will be free to rejoin the Mall. Now go. So have no fear, my friend. We shall see them freed soon enough. Let us quit this place and speak of our plans outside. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Righty, righty. Cool. Here's Gosetsu. Let's talk to him. So this plane, they hope we will never return. I shall enjoy disappointing them. According to my map, there is a colossal wreck to the south, which should provide a vantage point from which to survey the fiery car from afar. Let us go and do just that. Oakley dokley. Right, so let's just quickly go down. I'm ignoring all the Aether currents for now, because when I can do all of them, then I will do them in my visual guides like I did in Heavensward. There's no point before then. Right, so we need to go all the way down here. So, as I said before in all the previous episodes, it's so important to read out all the quest texts and watch all the cutscenes, because it is an RPG, it's a role-playing game. The point of an RPG is story. You're playing the role of a character. So obviously in this game and all these episodes the last 4 years, I've been playing the role of Mithrie Menethil, a Makote living in Eorzea. And essentially, if you miss that bit out of the game, you are missing a big part of the enjoyment of this style of game. You know, it really is such a big deal to do it. In my opinion, of course, everything I say is my opinion. It's not the law. And I know people have different ways of doing things. But to get your most out of the game, the most for your money, I would say do it. Because they spend a lot of time and effort into it. And also because the story is just awesome. That's the thing. If the story was rubbish, then I would say just don't bother with it. It's a waste of time. But because the story is amazing, I would say actually do it. And I am leveling up as quickly as I can. As you can see, I'm already all 70 crafters and miners. 70 monk, 70 paladin. I'm about to hit 70 scholar and summon at the same time as well. But I've been having fun. That's the main thing. The goal of everything I do on this channel is to enjoy myself. The same with my live stream. So all I can say is I hope that you are able to do the same with the games that you play. That's all I will say. And it's like a way to increase enjoyment, in my opinion, is to do that. To pay attention to the story as much as possible. No one says you have to do it first. Okay, so here is the vantage point. Oh, actually, stand lookout at Dusk Throne. Well, actually, it might be this. So, look out. I was worried that this was a yeah, I was worried it was part of the sightseeing log. I wasn't ready to do it yet. Again, I'll do the sightseeing log when we have flying unlocked in all zones. Over there, look. Those men are in danger. So, God, too late for the one. Perhaps there is yet time to save the other. So, come. We cannot abandon him to his fate. Rip. Okay. So we need to go there. Whee! I'm assuming it's an outdoor fight, so if it is, I'll be summoning my Chocobo. Just because I am still a scholar doing this, not a summoner. Okay, yeah, here's the fight. Right. Let's summon everything. Let's use Protect on everyone. Cool. So let's talk to this person. Let's get the dots on all three of them. and rip. Cool. It's actually really easy to solo everything as a scholar because you have Eos to heal you, and you also can have your Chocobo to heal you as well, and you can heal yourself. So there's a lot of healing in this group. It's like an all-healer group. So I owe you my life. So nay friend, think nothing of it, but wish we had come sooner. So I knew at once he was dead. It will come as scant comfort, I fear, but I slew the beast responsible. Nay, that was no way for a Dofari to die. Or Dofal to die, I don't know what it is. What is this? Who are these outsiders? So who's this lady? So, Sadu Cartoon, forgive me. We were returning from a hunt when we were caught unawares by Manzasiri. I can pronounce these names are really hard to pronounce. These ones saved me, but Gesser is. Who are you? Why have you come? Not to cross the sands, that much is certain. I've heard tales of travellers in league with another tribe. Are you they? Who do you serve? Answer me. If I may begin to answer your questions before you ask more. We are friends of the Mole, and we are come to see the strength of the Dofal for ourselves. I think it's an L, not an I. The Mole, the little lambs who wander to and fro at the behest of their gods. Wahahaha, what fools you are to share the soil with such weaklings. Next you will tell me you wish to fight in the Nardum. Well, we do. Ah, so you do. Ha! That is unexpected, yet not unwelcome. I am Sadu, cartoon of the Dofal. For your deeds, I grant you leave to walk among us. Come and look onto our glory and despair. We fear no tribe, least of all the Mole. Though, if you were of the Oranir, I would burn the flesh from your bones here and now. You can stand, yes? See to the corpse. Yes, Cartoon. Okay, interesting. So let's talk to Gosetsu. So that is the leader of the Dofal, clearly not a woman to be crossed. But how callously she spoke of her dead. See to the corpse. Surely this warrior deserves better than that. So let's complete. Next quest is called the Undying Ones. So Gosetsu is brimming with indignation. So forgive me, Mithrie, but I cannot in good conscience ignore the callous disregard that woman showed for her kinsman. We must seek her out at once, with me. Okay. Isn't it kind of dangerous to go to a new tribe, to a new area, and basically attack someone else's culture? But whatever. Let's see how this turns out. I'm just along for the ride. Hi. Sup, lady? Sup, homie?
How he died matters not. Gesser was a great warrior. He will return to us in time.
Not soon enough, Hartoon. The Nardum is nearly upon us. Mayhap we should counsel restraint until after.
I do not understand. If Gesser is dead, how should he return?
Silence! You come to spy on us, knowing naught of our ways.
We know you are fearless, and that you are called the Undying Ones.
That is true. None are braver than the Dothal, for we do not fear death. With death, a warrior must dance boldly, fearlessly, for thus does his soul burn bright. Then, in death, his soul shines white, exalted. The flesh rots, but the soul endures. And ere the seasons have turned, so he shall return. When he is glimpsed in the eyes of a newborn, he is blessed with the same name, that he may grow into a great warrior once more.
Are they saying that will happen with Louis Soir? That's why they're playing the...
You mean to tell me these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness!
You know, so we're playing the... music.
I gave you leave to observe, not to insult our beliefs. Have care what you say. Otherwise, do as you will.
Was that middle finger? Right. Let's go talk to Gosetsu. Whee! Okay, here. So such contempt as was in their eyes I have never known, but for the soul to live on, as they say, is not something I can so easily accept. Do they truly believe this, all of them? That in death there can be rebirth, retribution? In any event, we came here in search of information. We cannot leave without speaking with her people. Interesting. Let's talk to Coco. So I know you. Reunion. The travelers with the mole girl. I marked you after I left the Orinir. One's from Doma. Others I cannot place. My name is Coco. Welcome to Dolfalcar. So Coco sounds to your ear the name of a woman? Well, of course. That would be because it is. I died a woman, I was reborn a man. It is of no moment. The soul is the soul, and the flesh the flesh. Perhaps you scoff? Many would. Many look only to the name and the flesh, and let these things dictate their perceptions. Consider Sadhu Kantu. 3 times before she died a man, yet she returns as a woman in the 4th. Yet she is no less fierce, and any outsider foolish enough to think so will learn the truth to their peril. Interesting belief. Okay, so let's carry on. We have to talk to 2 more. Sorry. For all I know, I just ran through a sacred pond. Who is Mergen? So impressive, is it not? 'Twas slain by my boy. We were childhood friends, he and I, before he fell and returned. A master of the bow. It's good to see that he retains his skill. Interesting, interesting. What next? So the cycle of death and rebirth, it's simply that. Take me. I died in battle with the Hotgo. Fiercely did I fight, and so I returned. Alas, we know naught of our past lives. We must learn what it means to be Koya again and again. It is difficult to remember everything, but important. Okay. So let's talk to Gosetsu. Whee! Okay, here is Gosetsu. So, Mithrie, you have completed your inquiries? So it is as she said, they believe with every fibre of their being that their bravest warriors will be reborn. As for me, I observed some of their warriors at practice. They are as formidable as the Orinar, perhaps more, and their weapons are their equal as well. Yet, while they do not lack in skill and resources, 'tis plain to see that their numbers are inferior. Cool. Next. So the next quest is called A Final Piece. So Gesetsu has given much to consider. This has been an educational experience to say the least. Yet everything we have learned is common knowledge to the people of the steppe, which will not be enough to earn our comrades their freedom. Not less than the Dolfar's plans for the Nadam will suffice, I fear. So, well, I have never been one for skulking about. I will go to Sadu and see what secrets I can prize from her lips. Yeah, that's going to go really well. Totally. Let's talk to her. So, the spies return, and they have learnt naught. Mayhaps so, but no longer. Through you hide it as well. They hide it as well. I know you have devised some manner of cunning stratagem for the Nadam. Out with it, I say. We are what you see, Doman. We are Dofal. Others rely on tricks and traps. Subterfuge, lies. We have need of naught but our own strength. We meet the enemy in battle and kill him. That is why I cared not what you did from the first. There is naught for you to learn. Tell your masters to meet us on the field and make ready to ride with their ancestors. Your confidence is plain, as is your strength. Yet you are not the most prosperous of tribes. The Mall you mock are few, but so too are you. Why? Though a glorious death is to be celebrated, it is yet death. While we kill many, and many are killed in turn, in the wake of our battles the soil drinks deep of the blood of the fallen, their bodies piled high. Not all are born again, only the bravest. Yet one cannot return unless there is a vessel to inherit the soul, and if warriors die as so ere they birth children, then that is that. Even the brave warrior who finds a vessel will for many years remain a shadow of his former self. It falls to his elders to endure until he is ready to accept his responsibilities. Ever will we meet our enemies in battle without fear. Such is our way, even when our numbers dwindle. If we die, so be it. But know that we fight to live, not to die. Dolfar train and make ready for the day, but they do not rush to meet it, not until we have done our duty. So, Sadu cartoon. Gazer's body has been given to the sands. Then our part is done. Rest, warrior. The Nadam draws near, and you will need your strength. If you intend to fight in the Nadam, you should return to the Mall and make ready. But know that when we next meet, you and yours will die. Or you could fight for us and live. Think on it, travellers. We shall. But if you would permit me a final question ere we part. Where is this place that Gazer has been laid to rest? Though I knew him not, I was there at his end. I wish to say a few words. Rites for the flesh? I have never heard of this. Madness, I say, for his body is the earth now. He will not hear you. But you may speak to the sands, if that is your will. They lie to the west. Make haste, for the Gaiden may have already caught his scent. What, so have they literally left him to be eaten by the wolves? My apologies, Mithrie. This will take but a moment. Cool. Let's talk. Let's pay our respects, shall we? Let's go. So we need to go that way. Now it's desert all of a sudden. There's another Aether current down here. Okay, we're almost there now. Stay up this cliff just in case. We have another fight. Dang it. Okay, we're ready. Let's do this. Exactly. They literally left him out for the wolves. I wasn't even exaggerating. Okay, almost there. Booyah. They're gonna bury him properly.
Left for the vultures. It seems an insult to the man. But the soul lives on, they say. These bodies, no more than empty husks, returning to the earth. Seen through those eyes, I suppose the sight is almost comforting. Pardon me? When first I heard the tales, I could not help but scoff. Another queer tribe, I thought, with still queerer customs. Yet having borne witness to their rites, I cannot deny there is a certain logic to it all. A samurai will die for his lord without hesitation or regret. But this is not because he delights in such sacrifice. It is because he has faith that his death will serve a higher purpose. There is an awakening in that instant. When the heart sings and the blood burns and his soul finds peace. There is comfort in that.
Lol. Rip. Bye.
Nay, we dare not permit ourselves that luxury, my friend, tempting though it may be. Not while our loved ones yet remain in chains.
Interesting. Let's talk to Gosetsu. So, well then, we must all be on our way, even Geza. Let us return to the Dawn Throne and pray that our tale is enough to satisfy our most radiant taskmaster. That's complete. But wait, there's more. Meanwhile, deep within the Dawn Throne,
well, if there is a way out, I can't see it. Shame we didn't learn much before they locked us up.
'Tis little wonder the Orinir won the last Nardum. These people leave naught to chance.
Yeah, and I've had something on my mind for a while, and now... In Alamigo, where I was born, I found it strange that for all the people who supported the Resistance, there were just as many who didn't. But then we came to this part of the world and met with the Confederacy and lots of ordinary domans, and almost every single one of them seemed content to just put up with things, no matter how bad they got. They all had their reasons, of course, and it's not like I don't understand them, but the thought of it made me so angry. After everything they'd been through, everything the Empire had done to them, how could they not rise up? How could they not fight back?
People are pragmatic creatures at heart. They hold on to hope only until they taste true hardship. Then comes fear and regret. Safer not to dream, they conclude at last. For even should a day go by without some new disappointment, the next will only bring more of the same. And so they choose the more sensible option. They learn to abide the indignities and injustices, the pain and the shame, to accept them as normal. Such is the lot of most men. One cannot expect to spur them to action at a moment's notice. But if one who has known their pain can convince them to strive for something greater and rekindle the fire in their hearts, then they will remember what they have lost, and they will rise.
I had someone like that once. I didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be, and he risked his life to show me the way.
Then honor him by doing the same for others with all your might and main. You know, when my homeland fell 25 years past, I was still in my mother's womb. Never have I known a free Doma. But my father did. As did many of my fallen comrades, as do many of my people now. It may be no more than a dream to me, but if I do not chase it, then who will?
The way you carry it all, you're just the same.
As you?
Oh, no, not me. Definitely not me. I meant the warrior of light. Out there, somewhere. Doing what needs to be done. I won't have you put me to shame any longer. I'm going to seize the future I want, with my own 2 hands.
Oakley dokley. Cool. 200k. Wow. So maybe the next quest will get us to level 70 on this class. So the next quest is called As the Gods Will It. Gosetsu has seen enough of Dofal Ka. So you are ready to depart, I trust? Good. Then let us away. Okay. So thankfully we can teleport all the way back. We don't have to run. Okay, let's do this. So we'll have to continue the story on some other class. We've already done Monk and Paladin and Scholar. So what will the next class be? Because I just want to make sure I don't miss out on the main scenario quest EXP. So all that you have seen and heard, your knowledge, I would have it. No secret stratagems, you say? That is well. I expected as much. The Dofal are not schemers. They live only for war, for the contest of strength and will. They are fierce, aye, and to face one is to court death. Meet us on the field and make ready to ride with your ancestors. Such were the words of their Khotun Sadu. Speak not the devil's name in the presence of the most radiant. You bade us tell you of the Dofal, yet you will not hear the name of their leader? After the last Nardum, she gave great offense. The most radiant brother called to him the woman of the steppe, that he might look into their eyes and see if Nama looked back. But the Gideon, that feral Udgan, she spat curses and called forth flames. She scorched the soil and refused to present herself. 3 days and nights had we fought to claim the Dawn Throne, and still she showed Brother Magni such disrespect, such defiance. By rights she should pay with her life. Speak not another word, Batu, or you will pay with yours. Her words are air, as the Domans say. However, they are proof of your service to the sun. Go and fetch the others from their cells. Okay. So, my lord, Lise, you are unharmed? Thanks to you and Mithrie, we are free to return to Mal Ilo, I take it. By your deeds have you proven yourselves to be warriors brave and true. You may return to the Mal and make ready for the Nardum, on one condition. To fight in the Nardum is to be bound by it. Swear here and now to abide by the law of the steppe, to accept the supreme authority of the Kargan, whomsoever it may be. Nod. We swear. Bye. So it's a case of whoever wins the Nardum gets to basically sit on that throne. Interesting. Let's speak with Hien. Well done, my friends. I knew you would not fail. I should be glad to hear of your experiences with the Dofal, but as time is of the essence, let us converse en route. Come, come. Serena and the others are waiting. Cool. Let's do this. So we need to go back to Serena, all the way up there. So let's do this. Let's go down. We could just jump off the edge for good measure as well, but whatever. Let's be sensible, shall we? Well, thankfully we're going to the east, so it shouldn't be too bad. As I say, it has been really fun to explore this expansion. It's definitely... These zones are huge. Like, you could even argue maybe it's as big as a Realm Reborn. So they're not really expansions. They're sort of like, let's just double the size of the game every 2 years. Why not? And they have shown as well, Square Enix, that if they do make extra money, that they will spend some of it to increase the quality of the game even further. That they won't just all keep it for themselves. Oh. So that mammoth can just leave us alone. Okay. Now I am very, very close to 70. So as I say, I need to decide which class I'll do next. I'll get it to 66 plus. Then we will carry on the story after that. Or we'll see. Maybe I'll get impatient and just do the story on a level 70 class. But I would prefer not to. I really don't want to miss out on all that quest EXP because you only get it once. Okay, so here we are. Here is... Hang on. This arena inside here. Ah, here's arena. Oops. So, thank the gods you're alright. When you failed to return, I feared the worst. But here you are, hale and whole. You had survived Barden's metal. Blessed are we that... to have you as allies. With your strength, we may have a chance. Cool, so that's complete. There we go. So now, level 70 on both Summoner and Scholar. So, I think that's a good time also to end the episode. So once I said I have another class to 66, we will continue. So, anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye guys.